You want to go to work? Do you want to go to work? You love working. Yeah, I know you love working with Daddy. You want to go? Pretty warm out today. Come on, let's go. Come on, we'll go to work. Whoa, 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 whoa! What do we have here? It's Miss Molly. Good morning there, sunshine. You want to go to work? You love working. Yeah, nice day today. I mean, it's nice and warm out today. Holy cow. It's like 45 degrees out. Yeehaw. To get your bikini out pretty soon. Oh, yeah, you love bikinis. Oh, yeah, you love bikinis. I know you do. Morning, guys. March 9th, 2021. This one I got a call from a customer. I've done work for this guy before, I guess. He's got an issue with his well. He doesn't think he's got enough pressure. So he wants me to go. He wanted me to go over there and change all kind of stuff. I said, let me go over there and let me check it. Let me see what's happening with the system. It might just need new, more air in the tank, the diaphragm tank.
Turn right on State Road.
Maybe I could readjust his pressure switch up higher. I'll go over there and see what's going on with it first before I start selling him all kinds of stuff. See exactly what it's doing, and one step at a time here. Make sure it's operating properly to begin with. I don't know what he has for a switch there, but we're going to check it out, check out the gauge, see if that's working, see when the pump's kicking in and when it's shutting off.
In 1 mile, turn left on Falls Corner Mall Road.
See if we can help this cat out. Some people come from an area where they got 150 pounds pressure, 120 pounds pressure, and they come to a well where it's 30 to 50 pounds, and I mean, you're only going to get so much out of it. Sometimes you have to explain to people how it works and what it does and that it's working properly and there's not really much else you can do about it. That might be the case here. We'll see. Try to bring you along. Miss Molly's got a little sweater on today. It's pretty warm out, so I don't want to overdress her. Well, it'll be warm out. She'll be wanting to wear a bikini. 2-piece. I remember this guy now. He's that guy that he called me for his AC. His condenser wouldn't shut off, kept running. He had a bad contactor on it. He was over there telling me what was wrong with it and how to do my job and all that shit. I remember that. I remember this guy now. So it might be an interesting call.
A year ago, got rid of all the copper and stuff that we had.
Wow.
Oh, I think it was,
Nothing but quality here. Holy shit. Alright, so it's shutting off at 50.
yeah. We looked at this briefly when you came in to fix the AC in the summer.
Yeah, this is all kind of like... This guy wasn't a plumber, that's for sure. Why don't you go and run it on the tub and we'll see when it kicks in.
Okay.
You probably got a 30-50 switch here, I'm thinking. Hang on a minute. Hang on a second, sir. Yeah, it's a 30-50 switch.
Yeah.
So how this thing works is it's going to shut off at 50, right?
Yeah, and it come back.
And then this
30.
tank should have, this tank should have 28 pounds, a little bit lower than a low setting. So this should drop down to 30 before the pump kicks on, and that allows all this water to be pushed out of this tank.
Right.
So you don't short cycle. This just looks like a newer pump. So why don't you go turn on the tub?
I want to turn this. Let me just say one thing before, just to give you an idea. The water on the lower level, like this one, comes out really strong, and then the middle level, very little, and then the outside building, practically nothing. That's the way it's always been, pretty much. Lately.
Well, that could be maybe the line going outside, or I mean, what do you got feeding that building out there?
Well,
maybe it's got a kink in it or something. The line.
Well, no, it's I believe it's solid, whatever it was, but that's been It's been a long time. I mean,
Well, pressure's pressure. I mean, it should be the same. Let's run it and let's see. Can you open the tub so we can drain it?
yeah, this sink gets the highest pressure of all.
Can you do a tub instead of a sink? It'll dump more water quickly. Do you have a tub? You have a tub upstairs?
I do.
All right. Rather you do the tub than the sink, because this way you can get rid of the water quicker.
All right, well, that's what I'm trying to say. This one has so much power, it blows out a lot quicker. I can turn the tub on too.
Well, whatever. It's fine. I'm getting paid by the hour.
It really has a lot of pressure.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm running over.
Yeah, so everything's working. Basically, all this water's getting pushed out
Yeah.
by the pressure in the tank. When it gets down to 30, it should kick that switch. You'll hear that pump kick in.
All right.
You know, it might be an issue with your aerators or something like that. That's the reason why you're not getting a lot of pressure upstairs.
Aerators?
Aerator on the end of the faucet.
Oh.
Especially the new faucets now. They're all trying to save the planet, you know. Only
Oh,
could
I
be
know, I
like
can't stand it.
2 gallons a minute or something.
Right, everything is so bloody slow. Well, yeah, well, the kitchen sink, for instance, there's no way there's pressure there.
Well, it might be the faucet's all full of cholesterol. There's other
Well,
issues.
I think it was been like that pretty much. I mean, it's a relatively new faucet.
Well, there we go. We just kicked in. Well, according to that, it was about 40. But that doesn't mean that that's accurate, right?
Well, yeah, it does shut off the system, so I'm guessing.
Well, somebody might have played with that already. Let's see when it shuts off. I think it kicked in about 40, so that's good. Gauge isn't working. Can't even hook a hose to it. How are you supposed to drain this thing with no hose connection?
Well, I think what happened is at the time when the guy came in, we had one right there, but it was leaking or something. He didn't have another one, so we put that on instead.
Hey, you can't even drain it down. That's what belongs on here. I don't know. Oh, we got one up there. It reminds me of Dr. Zeus. You know that Dr. Zeus?
Yeah.
That's what this reminds me of. You know, the Dr. Zeus stuff.
That filter there probably.
Yeah, see this thing's barely, this pump's barely pumping. I mean.
Yeah, this filter probably has something to do with it too.
Well, no, because
it's
well, why don't you shut the faucets off now? Okay. Shut them off, and we'll let it build up and see when it shuts off. Okay? Dr. Zeus. You get so much out of these flipping pumps, you know. Too high, this thing will run forever, never shut off. Alright. Yeah, we're shutting off about 50 pounds.
Yeah.
So we got like a 40 to 50 pounds. I mean, that's not bad. Problem is, if I try to go to 60, this thing might never shut off. I mean, you're gonna run. Let's look at the water pressure in your sinks you're talking about. I mean, this thing's all working fine, as far as, you know, I'm not a big fan of the way it's all piped, but Well, can't make a Mercedes out of a Volkswagen, you know? Well, see, down here, you said it's got good pressure down here?
Yeah, you can try it again, but as a matter of fact. Well, this sink does. I'm not sure about what's in there.
Well, this one looks like it's backing up. I can see water in here.
Oh, yeah, okay. So
What's up with that?
Part of the issue. Sure. Yeah. Well, I was just gonna say, because the other sink is nice and slow or whatever, this other sink.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
It's built, not green.
Let me see.
This one here. This is where I turned it on. It comes on strong. This is
Well,
actually
yeah, it's
power.
because you gotta.
It was actually power.
That's how you shut it off with these
Yeah, I
things.
know. Yeah.
Whoa, this thing has no restriction on it. Okay? It's not no aerator on this thing. It's straight forth. Let's go look upstairs.
Okay.
This is backing up too, huh?
This is where I was running it for the last 5 minutes. Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? Hit it with a plunger or
Well,
what?
I haven't. It never runs that long to be backed up like that. So I don't know.
All right, that's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this. I mean, I don't want to sell you something you don't need. Let's take a look upstairs, please. Go ahead, I'll follow you. That's because the kind of faucet it is.
Yeah.
How do you shut it off?
Well, let's,
Oh, it's one of those touch deals.
or not touch even motion.
These faucets are known to be wimpy flows. There's a screen in here. Sometimes that screen gets dirty. Look at see the three little. Whoa! That's one of those touch deals, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, what a piece of shit. That's the type of faucet it is. You're not going to get no more out of it, unfortunately. Got me. Oh, that's not bad. That's not a bad flow.
Okay.
I've seen a lot worse than that. All right, let's see what else we're talking about. Turn it on. Yeah, there's nothing wrong there. That's fine.
And the bathtub, now the shower.
So now you got a 30, 50. You got a 10 psi glide.
Yeah.
So it drops down to 40, kicks into 50, which isn't
Right.
as bad as the 20.
Right.
I mean, it's doable. If I raised up that upper pressure, I mean, I don't know what that pump might not pump up enough. And then you got the relief valve. It's only set at 70. You're getting too close. I think you should leave it at the 50. You're getting a good flow here.
Okay, this might have something to do with this valve that was just put in a little while ago.
You getting any hot water?
Yeah, oh yeah, plenty of hot water. But the pressure isn't much from this, you know.
Well, that's because you got one of those rainbow.
Yeah.
Look at the shower head. How big it is, right?
Right.
That's why. I mean, that's not bad. It's the shower head.
Okay.
That's what they call a rainfall. And there's a little device in here that's it's only gonna give you 2.5 gallons a minute through this big giant thing. That's why it's wimpy.
So can that come out?
You could take that device out of there and give you a little bit more flow.
Okay. Well, that's probably all I need to know.
Yeah, let's check that out. You want me to do that?
Yeah, sure. But what I'd like to
I wonder
see.
why they got it upside down.
No, that's what I think is wrong with it. Yeah. I think
No, the guy just put the handle on upside down.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, what else?
I think the one I'd like to see. Well, you've seen pretty much.
We could change the shower head there. I mean, give you more.
Oh, this you took this out? Is that? Oh, this blew out.
Oh, leave it out.
Actually, there's something else here. Looks like it all came out. There's another thing into a rubber gasket or something.
Look at that shit. That was in there. That blew right out on me when that thing turned on by itself.
Right.
Well, it's probably going to work better without it. Let's leave it out.
I would think so. Yeah.
That's a flow restriction. See, they try to. They're going to save the planet with slowing the water down.
That's what they think. You're only going to run it twice as long, so it's wasting time.
Well, save it. You want to put it back in. I could put it back in, but you're going to get less flow.
Stick it on that counter for now. I'll just put it away. Well, that's fine. Now let's just take a look, though. I'd like to see the shop, because the shop is where
All right, now let's take a look at that now. Obviously, you got a line going out there to the shop because it's in the garage.
Right.
So if the line going out there is pinched somehow,
Yeah. I
Then
really
that-
don't think it's pinched, but anyway, let's take a look. The down.
your air conditioning's working all right now.
Yeah. Although I think you were planning on some kind of a regular service. Or...
Yeah, it needs a good service,
Yeah.
good cleaning.
Yeah, it would run. Haven't used it yet. Obviously.
So you get your shot. I mean, how was that?
What's that, please?
How was your shot? You got the shot?
Yeah.
Corona?
Yeah, I got it from Walgreens. I got the Pfizer. So this is pretty good. I mean,
Nothing wrong with that.
not bad there. But the upstairs is where it's really a...
Well, that might be a faucet or something. Yeah, let me look at that. Yeah, nothing wrong with that flow.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it has a problem there.
Any attack dogs up here or cats or anything? No?
The problem is that the sink is actually leaking, so I haven't run anything in.
Shit, looks like my office.
This has been for years. I got all this. This has been like here for 10, 20
Oh,
years.
it's the faucet. It's probably the faucet. No, let's turn it
It's
on.
actually got more, but I can't run it too long because of the. See, there's no. The pipe is gone.
Holy cow. You want to get a bucket under there or what?
Yeah, I have this. I'll probably use this in the past. Right here.
Holy shit, can't
Yeah,
even move it.
That might break.
Yeah, I think you need a new faucet.
Well, that's true. I haven't used it. I'm just saying.
Can't even move it.
The flow is very low up here.
That didn't look. Let me see the bucket. I mean, you need more than I think you need more than a faucet up here. There's nothing wrong there. I mean,
Was it?
you're not even using this up here though, right?
Not right now, no.
No.
I will eventually, but not right now.
You can't use that like that.
And then this, well, I can't put anything, right now the stouch, I've used this for storage, but the shower was there. It was not, but it wasn't heavy. I was just thinking if you could get more pressure, it'd be probably better, but I can't turn it on right now. But that's where we used to have the shower. And we used to use the, we had an...
Is this one hooked up?
Yeah, that doesn't. Again,
it's all
all these
stripped.
are gone.
Yeah,
I used the bottom down.
I can't even. This
I
is
use the bottom.
stripped. This can't even open that. I mean.
Yeah, I use this to get it. So that, I guess.
Well, that's because of the aerator you got there.
Yeah, right.
I mean, shut the thing off before the thing blows up on us.
Well, it shouldn't blow up. I use it all the time. I just
do?
turn it off down here.
I mean, I could rework all this stuff. I mean,
Well, I mean, is it?
it's nothing to do with the pressure because we got
Okay.
good pressure coming in,
All right.
adequate.
All right.
So this stuff will all work, within the 40, 50 pounds pressure. But it's just all old and needs to be reworked.
Well, this I
You want to put a new faucet in here,
Yeah.
a new faucet on the kitchen sink, and repipe all that stuff. Then we could do something with it.
All right. Well, maybe if I do leave everything up now.
Yeah.
But,
I wouldn't.
but-
I'd
but-
probably leave it because you're not living here. I mean, this is just
Yeah.
like a garage, right?
Well, it is. It used to be the shop.
We
It was my
could
shop.
rework all this stuff.
All right.
but-
Well, we'll see what
in the
happens with that.
future.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
We'll keep that in mind.
So you got to make sure that this is all disconnected because this is going to freeze. Is this where?
That's supposed to be a frozen valve type of thing on that.
Yeah, frost free, but you gotta take off the stuff. You can't leave hoses hooked to it, and it's no longer a frost free. But when it shuts off, it drains out, and you got all these hoses on here. It's gonna split, right? When you shut the frost free off, it drains out.
How do you shut it off? I guess I.
Well,
know
when you shut it off here,
Yeah.
the frost frees in the house, so it can't freeze.
Yeah.
But when you shut it off, it has to be able to drain the water out
I see.
because
Okay.
it's pitched.
Yeah.
So now if you got all these hoses on it, no longer a frost free because there's water in there. The idea is it's in 8 inches, it can't freeze, but that water, when you shut it off, has to drain out.
I see. Okay. Nobody ever explained that before.
So what happens in a case like that is they split inside. Then when you turn them on, they leak.
Well, maybe this one. I think this one does leak. Do you want to change that one, or can you change that one while you're here? Make it leak the trip worthwhile.
I don't have one in the truck that size.
I think the other one on the other side does not leak.
What?
The other side of the house. So this one does.
Let's see if it leaks right now. We'll turn it on.
Yeah, it's leaking.
Not leaking in here.
Not in there, but this is leaking though. It's leaking underneath that valve or whatever it is. See it? See it in there?
Oh, it's leaking out the top.
Yeah.
Sometimes I could replace the gasket in it.
Okay, well, whatever you think.
Let me see if I can replace the gasket. Let me get my tools.
Okay.
And it's all fine. I leave it. I mean, it does kind of look like
that. And as a matter of fact, that's something that needs to be done. I can't get that off. And when we tried using this thing, it actually started pulling the board away from the wall. So I'm trying to.
Did you release it here?
No, I'm just trying to get this off. Off.
Right.
This just turns with this.
All right, let me see if I can get it off for you.
And because I need to change that filter. That's probably part of the problem for the pressure too.
Yeah, it's probably not the greatest. Oh, stuff's all junk. Unbelievable. See if we could get that off of there for you. You want to open up a faucet? Open up a faucet over there. See if I can get it off for you. Gotta relieve the pressure off this thing. That's the secret to this. You gotta relieve the pressure. Well, you got a pressure gauge down below there. I mean.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I can't even get that thing off of there. Gonna need to get a whole new unit, guy.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to break it.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's fine. If we need it, we need it. Because I think that probably has a lot to do with when I had tanks.
The pressure's not bad. Might have shut the water off over on the other side. The pressure's not bad. I mean, I could get another housing and come back. All you need is a 3/4. You don't need a 1 inch. Well, you got all this other stuff here. It's not bad right now. Make sure you open it and drain it. But let's see. There's a gasket in there. Well, this thing's not even in there right. It's sticking way out. What kind of stuff is this? Poison ivy?
No. It's only English ivy.
English ivy.
Yeah. It's something.
Not gonna give me the itches,
There's
is
no
it?
itches. No, it's nothing like that.
Well, this thing's flipping loose, guy. I can move it by hand. Maybe that's why.
Oh.
That's what happens. It gets frozen in there. I moved it by hand. Look at that. Let's try it now. See what happens. No, she's still coming out. There's a rubber gasket in there. Yeah, frost free is only good if you take the hoses off.
Okay.
In the summer you can leave them on, but you have to take them off come winter time, right?
That makes sense. Stem is crooked.
Look at that. It's all broken right off. Ain't gonna work so well. I might have another one in the truck, but a different style. Let me see.
Okay.
I think I might, because it broke right off.
I see, yeah, sure. Yep.
It went through a freeze.
Yeah.
Let me see what I got in the truck.
All right.
All right, so I got Watts. Got the Wilford. I think a Watts might work. I think it might be the same.
Looks about it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not, but this might be the same. This little. I don't even know what kind of brand this is, to be honest with you. Well, let's try it and see. I mean, what do I got to lose, right? If not, we got to replace the whole thing.
Okay. Oh, that looks like the other one broke. Yeah.
Look at that shit.
Yeah.
So far, so good. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but we'll find out. Look at that shit,
Yeah,
huh?
that's good.
Yeehaw.
All right. Yeah.
I don't even know what kind of brand that is. But you have to, in the wintertime,
Yeah, just take it off.
just open this.
Yep.
Open this.
Yep.
And then they'll drain out, right?
Yep. Okay.
I'll put the other cap on there.
Beautiful. Okay, great.
That's from a Watts. Crazy shit.
There you go.
All right.
Yep. Sounds good.
So this one went through a freeze and it split and it broke. That's why it was leaking. Okay. So at least you learned something about the frost-free stuff, right?
Sure.
We got there's a little O-ring in there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get that little O-ring out. Hopefully. It's a big head, you know?
Yeah.
You're only going to get so much flow out of this as a rainfall. See if I can get that thing out of there. Gonna piss off the tree huggers.
It's
I
okay.
wonder what I did with my,
Oh, right here?
yeah, I'm gonna piss off the tree huggers. You can see it in there. See that little O-ring in there?
Oh, yeah. Sure. That's pretty.
That's a 2.5 gallon a minute flow. You get that out, you get a little bit more, but it's still a rainfall.
Yep, that's okay. I don't need it to be like really hard. But more would be nice. Because as a matter of fact, I was just in Berkshire's yesterday or the day before, and they had one similar to this, and I got quite a bit more pressure out than I get.
All right, there it goes. There's the. Gonna save the planet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
That's gonna give you more flow.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're still only gonna get so much, but
That's okay.
better than what you had, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they got the new laws. Everything's gonna be water conservative and all this, you know.
Right.
And I changed the handle back. That's better.
Yeah, I would think so. Let's see if it increases at all.
No, it don't increase when you look.
Well,
You
it
say
does.
no, it can't because this right here it's gonna stop it from coming out. You're saying if you pull this more, it increases. All right,
Yeah,
go ahead.
Let's see if it does it or not now. See it?
No, I think I don't.
No, right now you can tell it just sounded different too.
Yeah, all right, yeah, sure thing. I don't think so.
Well, I do it every day. I'm in there and it's
When you go like this, it takes a while for it to come up,
No,
and then
I
it'll
get it.
start coming up.
right, but the stream will increase when you pull it further.
All right, I take your word for it.
So
When
I
you're
don't know-
done, you need to put it down like that, and then that's it. That's the best I can do.
Yeah.
So that's what it was, a little flow control.
Okay.